Hello everyone. Now we will start with a new topic, and our new topic is how we can display data of a particular column in ALV if the data of that particular column is more than 128 characters. Those who know ALV, in ALV, for a particular column, we can only display data up to 128 characters. Now the question comes, if the data of that particular column is more than 128 characters, then how we can display that? So firstly, I will show you in the system, then we will go for the solution for the same. Or we will say, rather than solution, we will say alternative, because in ALV we can only go up to 128 characters, but we can display the data, full data of that particular column using a alternative. And in the projects, we usually follow that approach. Suppose if I will go for that table, this is the table which I created. This is the employee table. In this employee table, we have employee ID, employee name, employee rating, and employee feedback. Employee feedback is of character 150. It means we can put the feedback up to 150 characters. Now, based upon this, we created a ALV report. Suppose if I will go for this ALV report, I'm running this ALV report. I will put employee ID 1 to 5. I will go to execute. You can see employee ID, employee name, employee rating, and we have employee feedback. Now, if I will increase the width of the column, you all know it is ALV grid, so I can increase or decrease the width of the column. I increased the width, but I'm able to see up to very good presentation. Now I will check in that table. What is the full feedback? If I will go to the table, now for employee ID 1, suppose if I will execute, this is employee ID 1. If I will display this record, you can see what is the full feedback written. We have very good analytical skills, very good presentation. Have you seen in the ALV, in this ALV output, I'm only able to see up to very good presentation. I'm not able to see this. Total width is 150. It means we can put up to 150 character. It might be less than 150 character, but if we put up to 150, then what? Rest 22 characters will not be visible because ALV only display up to 128 characters. Now, if the customer is saying, yes, I want to see the full bit feedback, then how we can do that? One solution which we maximum opt in the projects, but we will ask the we will tell the customer that we will give a hyperlink to you. Whenever you will click onto the hyperlink, you will be able to see the full feedback. Suppose if I will click onto this particular link, you can see we are able to see the full feedback. Previously, we are only able to see up to presentation. Now we are able to see the full feedback. Now customer can see the full feedback and customer can come back also. This is one solution and customer accept this solution. This is widely used solution. Many times what we will do, rather than displaying the screen like this, we will display the screen in the form of dialog box. So in that case, rather than displaying the full screen, the screen will display in the form of dialog box. So this is the most accepted solution in the projects. Yes, ALV, you cannot display that data of more than 128 characters for a particular column, but this is the way we can display. Now, what we will do, I will develop same to same program, and yes, I will show you how we can go for the solution. Important topic generally we ask in the interview, suppose if you have ALV data, suppose of 150, 160 column length, then how you displayed that particular thing. So in that case, you will ask simply go for this particular solution. Now, this is our table. You can create a table. Anyways, I will not create the table because you know very well how to create a table. You can create a table. In that table, you can take employee ID, employee name, employee rating, or employee feedback. It's totally your wish. You can take one or two columns also, but the major target is you need to take a column of more than 128 characters. You have to put the data of more than 128 characters so that you can understand fully. You can create a table maintenance generator and you can insert few records into the table. You can take any table. It is totally your wish and you know very well how to create a table because so many times we are always creating the tables. So I will directly start with the creation of the program. I will create a ALV program based upon this particular table. That program will display that data from this table in the form of ALV. So I will go to SC38 transaction code. Now I will give some name to the program. You all know first letter should be Z or Y. Suppose I will say ZPRG display employee details. I will go for create. I will give some title to the program to display the employee details. I will choose the type as executable program. I will go for save. Suppose I will save this as a local object. Important topic is going on. And many people ask this, what is the solution for the same? Now, firstly, suppose I will go for a range of employee. So you all know whenever you want to go for range, you need to go for select option. Suppose I am saying S underscore EMP ID for LV underscore EMP ID. I will declare a variable LV underscore EMP ID type data element of EMP ID. You can create any table of your own choice. Just you have to take a precaution that you will take a column of more than 128 characters. I will provide the selection text. Go to text elements, selection text, and I will choose DDIC reference. Now I will run and show you the input is ready. Now I will simply fetch that data from this table and will display in the form of ALV. So firstly, I will create a structure. You all know you can create a structure through types, begin of, suppose LTY underscore data. I will copy paste employee ID, type data element of employee ID. Now I will go for employee name, type data element of employee name. Now I will go for employee rating. Type data element of employee rating. Now I will go for employee feedback. Type data element of employee feedback. End of LTY underscore data. Now I will declare the internal table and work area. Data, internal table, type table of. What is your structure? LTY underscore data. Now I will declare the work area. LWA data, type LTY underscore data. Now I will write the select query. I will write select. What is first column? The first column is EMP ID. So I will fetch EMP ID. Now I will go for EMP name, EMP rating, and EMP field from ZTEMP table. I'll just copy paste the name of the table, ZTEMP detail into LT underscore data, where EMP ID in S underscore EMP ID. You all know whenever you have select option, you have to use in. So our data is in the internal table. You all know ALV creation is two-step. We need to create a field catalog and we need to bind the data with the field catalog. So data we already fetched. Now we will create a field catalog. And you all know manual is always preferable to create a field catalog. So now we will create a field catalog. Now I will go for manual. So to just check the table type, I will just go for this function module, reuse ALV, field catalog underscore merge. If you see this function module, I'll just copy pasting the name of the table type. This is our table type. I will copy this table type and I will declare in my program. I will go for manual way. LT underscore field cat type. Table type. Now, this is your internal table for the field catalog. Now I will declare the work area. LWA field cat type. Work area is always structure. So I'll simply double click on the table type. This table type will refer to the structure. This is our structure. So I will copy and paste in my program. I'll go to back button. So I declare the internal table and work area for the field catalog. Now we will prepare the field catalog. You all know how you can insert or how you can append the data to the internal table through append statement. I think I forgot to use table into table. So program is activated up to this level. Now I will create I will pass the data to this field catalog internal table. In another session, I will open this so that it will be easy for us to write the code here. Anyways, if you want full clarity on ALV topic, it is in the ALV playlist. Okay. We cannot navigate here like this. I'll just double click here. Now this is your structure. Structure has this nested structure. Structure has this nested structure. Now, firstly, we will go for column position. Call underscore pose. We will firstly pass that data to work area one by one. First of all, field cat, LWA field cat, column position. Suppose I will give the column position 1. Now we will go for field name. What is the field name? EMPI. SAP is not case sensitive. SAP editor is not case sensitive, but strings are always case sensitive. So I saw so many people always give in small. Please put in capital. Yes. SAP editor is not case sensitive. If I will write this select in small or select in capital, no difference. If I will put this in capital or small, no difference. But string values are always case sensitive. Suppose my name is Rahul, RAHUL in capital or RAHUL in small. Both are two different things. Same thing is here. So I gave column position field name. Now I will give the label. Suppose I will go for long label. Cell text underscore L. You all know we have to use text symbol. Suppose I am writing 000. I will create this text symbol. I will write append. LWA field cat to LT underscore field cat. Appended work area to internal table. You all know after every append, you should clear the work area. Now, same way, I will do the copy paste for rest of the 3 columns. Column position 2. This is your EMP name. Suppose this is text 001. Suppose I will go for 3. Now, employee rating. Text 002. Now we will go for 003 text symbol and column position 4. This is your employee field. Now this is text 003. I will activate and create these field symbols. Sorry, text symbols. Field symbol is a different topic. Go to text elements. Now here I will give 000. 000 is for employee ID. 001 is for employee name. 002 is for employee rating. You can double click and create from there also. It will navigate here. 003 is for employee feedback. Suppose I will write feedback. I will simply activate. Now, you all know your data is in this internal table. Your field catalog is in this internal table. You need to bind that data with this field catalog internal table. So how you will bind? You all know you have the function module reuse ALV list display, reuse ALV grid display, and we will go for reuse ALV grid display. You can call the function module through pattern button. I will uncomment export. I will uncomment this field catalog internal table. This is our field catalog internal table. And in which internal table you have the data? LT underscore data. And the best practices, we should always uncomment the exception. I will activate the program and we will see the output up to this level. I will give the input and this is the output. And you can see whatever the output we are getting for feedback column, it is up to 128 characters. So what is the summary of this particular video? In this video, we started with the important topic from the project perspective. ALV, in ALV, we can only display the data of a particular column up to 128 characters. We cannot display more than that. So if you have data more than that, then what is the alternative for that? One alternative, you can give a hyperlink to that column. Whenever you will click on to that hyperlink, it will show the display, it will show the full data in another screen. Screen can be in the form of dialog box or screen can be normal screen. Ultimately, it is totally your wish how you can convince a customer. So we are going for the alternative. We are going for, see, ALV has this limitation. We cannot go for more than 128. But yes, we have a alternative that we can easily convince customer that this is the way you can see the full data. In the next video, we will see how we can go for this particular solution or alternative. So that's it in this video. So based upon that, we created a particular program. In that program, we have written the logic because ultimately we have not done anything new. If you have the knowledge of the ALV, it's very easy to write a code for the same because we have written the steps for the ALV. We created the field catalog, we fetched the data, and we displayed the output. Yes, you need to create a table by your own because you all know very well how to create a table. So that's it in this video. Thank you.